Hello, hello, good morning. How are you? Can you hear me? Hey, Patty.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Marla, good morning. Hello, hello. All right, welcome again to another class. Uh, Today, we're gonna be reviewing last lessons C and D from last class. It's gonna be a short review because I hope you, I received Marla's homework yesterday and Patty, uh, also Karina and Judith. So I'm still waiting for Gabi and Julio. Gabi, are you there?
No, teacher is not here.
He's not there. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you guys do it. I mean, Gabi and Julio. That's one of the ways to know that you understood the topic from last week. Um, Let me write something down here about today's class. Um, uh, um, Hold on. Can you see the book? Ladies, can you see the book?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So today is unit 8. We are going to see lesson A and B. But last time we didn't finish lesson D, one of the exercises. Well, I sent it to you through WhatsApp. I don't know if you did it or not, but this was the exercise. Some of you, well, only Karina did this exercise to write something down about a friend. Uh, that's what I told you on the message in WhatsApp. This one, my circle of friends. You were supposed to write something about one of your best friends from or all friends. Remember? This one, how you met and why you became friends, what your friends are like, what you have in common, and what you do together. It's just a short composition. It's not like essay or something like that. Yes, do you remember?
Yes, teacher, I did that.
You did it,
Yes, on my notebook.
but did you send it to me?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see it last night. Well, maybe I need to check it out again. What about you, Marla? Can you hear me, Marla? I think she can't. She can't. I don't know why. Um, that's. Let me see. That's page 73. Let me see if I can get the audio for this page and finish the last exercise. Unit 8. Unit 7. Hold on. All right. Just let me know if you can hear the audio, please, because sometimes, it doesn't work. Let's try this time. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. It's loading. I think Karina is here. Hello, Karina. Good morning.
Good morning,
Julio.
teacher. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning, class.
Fine.
Good morning, teacher.
All right, Julio.
Aguardo.
Good morning.
Julio.
Aguardo.
You what?
Aguardo.
I'm really. How are you? I'm really good. Thank you. How are you? All right. We're just waiting for. So Gabby's not here. I am just also. Is here already?
Yes,
Gabby,
teacher.
I can see you just your shoulder. It's green. Morning, Gabby. You need to appear sometimes on screen like that.
Como en Toy Story, solo se muestra su brazo.
Ajá.
Chamacos, está lloviendo.
It's raining? Where? In your
Yes.
hometown?
Yes.
In Acapulco?
Yes. En Caleta is raining.
Not here.
Aquí en mi rancho, ¿no?
All right, let's open the book. Open your book. Um, hold on. Can you see the screen now or not?
Yes.
I have a picture there. Can you see it?
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Can you read it? What does it say?
Wishes
loading.
and dreams.
Dreams.
Wishes and dreams, right? That's what we're going to be seeing today. Imaginary situations. But first, we need to review this part. Remember, we didn't finish? Yes? So we need to finish speaking and listening, getting back in touch. Okay, so let's listen.
Page 73, Lesson D, Old Friends. 2, Speaking and Listening, Getting Back in Touch. B, Listen to Javier talk about his friends. Does he want to get back in touch with them? Check the correct boxes.
So, what are you doing this weekend, Javier?
Oh, I have to do some things around the house. You know, do the laundry, go food shopping, that kind of stuff. How about you?
Oh, I'm gonna go see the new science fiction movie that's playing downtown. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen a movie in a long time. I don't really go out much anymore.
Oh, why is that? You always used to go to parties and stuff with your friends from college.
I know. I guess there's just so much to do at work now. I hardly ever see any of my college friends now.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of got tired of parties, clubs, and everything. And I started doing other things, like writing songs and stuff like that. I want to make a CD of my music. I'm really excited about it.
That sounds great. Whatever happened to the guy you used to go running with? You used to hang out with him all the time. Did he get married or something?
Oh, you mean Ben? Yeah, he got married. Actually, his wife just had a baby. He never has time for running or anything now.
Yeah, well, he has a family now. I'm sure he'll call you when he has more time.
Yeah, I hope so. I'd really like to see him again. He's a fun guy.
And what about that nice girl you were seeing?
Maggie? Oh, yeah, she was nice, but it wasn't working out. We were just very different people, so we decided to break up. We don't see each other anymore, but that's okay.
Oh well. I guess it's good to focus on your music for a while.
Yeah, it is. I'm enjoying it.
All right, guys, did you, sorry. Let's listen again. You have to answer this 1, 2, 3, and you have the options here. Yes, no, you don't know, and why. The reason why he lost touch with his friends. Let just listen one more time, please.
Page 73. Lesson D. Old friends. 2. Speaking and listening. Getting back in touch. B. Listen to Javier talk about his friends. Does he want to get back in touch with them? Check the correct boxes.
So, what are you doing this weekend, Javier?
Oh, I have to do some things around the house. You know, do the laundry, go food shopping, that kind of stuff. How about you?
Oh, I'm gonna go see the new science fiction movie that's playing downtown. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen a movie in a long time. I don't really go out much anymore.
Oh, why's that? You always used to go to parties and stuff with your friends from college.
I know. I guess there's just so much to do at work now. I hardly ever see any of my college friends now.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of got tired of parties and clubs and everything. And I started doing other things, like writing songs and stuff like that. I want to make a CD of my music. I'm really excited about it.
That sounds great. Whatever happened to the guy you used to go running with? You used to hang out with him all the time. Did he get married or something?
Oh, you mean Ben? Yeah, he got married. Actually, his wife just had a baby. He never has time for running or anything now.
Yeah, well, he has a family now. I'm sure he'll call you when he has more time.
Yeah, I hope so. I'd really like to see him again. He's a fun guy.
And what about that nice girl you were seeing?
Maggie? Oh, yeah, she was nice. But it wasn't working out. We were just very different people. So we decided to break up. We don't see each other anymore. But that's okay.
Oh well. I guess it's good to focus on your music for a while.
Yeah, it is. I'm enjoying it.
All right, guys. Do you have the answer? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right. So, do you have the answers?
Yes.
Only two.
Only two answers? Okay. Let me see. Number one, his college friends.
Yes.
Yes, he said yes, right? Hold on. Well, just mark here, yes, I cannot write. I don't know, so there's something wrong with this, but I cannot write anything on the screen. So his college friends is yes, right? Um, so he wants to get in touch with his friends. Um, does he talk about his running body?
No.
I didn't hear. What about his old girlfriend?
No.
She doesn't want to get in touch, right? Right? Do you agree, Marla, Patty, Julio?
Yes, I agree.
All right. Do you understand the listening?
Yes.
Give me just 1 second, please. Hold on.
Okay.
Just start checking number 3. Just give me 1 minute. Hold on, please. All right, guys, sorry, I'm back. Just need to finish something. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right. So this was just pending this exercise. Now, as I told you before, no one except Karina and Patty. Well, I need to check through you Patty's composition. This is good for you, so I can check your writing, your grammar, how you organize your sentences. So remember, learning English means you need to learn the 4 skills, right? So writing is one of those. On this, on this lesson, wait, we were learning about both and neither, right? So both is for 2 people, right? It's we, but it means 2 people. We are happy. Both are happy. My friend and I are happy. Both are happy. It's the same, like my friend and I, 2 people. That's a positive sentence, except neither, of course, is negative. My friend and I don't like pizza, right? Neither of us like pizza. It is saying like both of us. Remember we practiced this last time, both of us or neither of us. Both positive, neither negative. My friend and I don't like pizza. Neither of us like pizza. My friend and I like pizza. Both of us like pizza, or the 2 of us, both of us like pizza, or both like pizza. It's the same. All right, this is just a quick reminder from the last lesson. So I hope Julio, who else? Marla, and Gabby, please make your composition about this. I need to see your writing. Remember, I am scoring or I am grading little by little your participation. And try not to do your homework at the last minute. So you have a whole week to do it. During that week, you can be asking me, making questions, or you have doubts or anything. You have a week to let me know. All right? So this is unit 8. And the name of the lesson is What If, right? Do you have, guys, any idea about the meaning of this expression, what if?
In future moments.
No, what if?
Yes. Que si.
What if I tell you the truth? What if you say something nice about the teacher? What if what if uh, what if the teacher gives you less homework? What if it's something imaginary, right? Okay. Um, Let me see, because I don't know, there's something wrong with this, but I cannot write anything on the screen. Uh, Let me leave. Okay. Hmm. Let me try to fix it. Um, hmm. Anyway, the only thing is I cannot draw on the screen right now. I don't know why. Um, in Unit 8, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to read each one and see which one is more interesting, which topic, right? So we can see what lesson. Um, Patty, can you read number 1, please?
Talk about imaginary situations or events in the present and future.
Okay, events.
Events.
Uh-huh. Marla, can you read
Talk
number 2?
about talk about how you wish your life were different and why.
All right. Karina, number 3.
Discuss how to deal with everyday dilemmas.
How to discuss how to deal with everyday dilemmas.
What?
4, to deal. And number 4, Gabi.
If advance using an expression like if I were you and you called.
Give advice using expressions like if I were you and you could. Julio.
Use that will be to comment on a possibility or a suggestion.
Suggestion.
Suggest.
Suggestion. All right, so in the screen you have some pictures. You have 4 pictures. So priorities. Everybody has priorities, right? Do you understand the term priorities?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let me ask you in general. What are your main priorities in life? Let's
My
see.
family?
Yes, your family.
What mean carrot or carrot? Let's do family.
Uh-huh.
What means this word?
Career. Your professional career, like being a
Career. Yes.
teacher, doctor, engineer, that's a career. Career. If you want to become a lawyer, doctor, that's a career. Go to university and have a degree. So what's your priority in life? Let's say Marla,
Yes.
what's your priority in life
And my family and career
and a career?
is most important.
What about you, Julio?
My family teacher.
All right.
Yes.
Your family, good. What about Gabi?
Family.
Family?
Yes, family.
All right. What about you, Karina?
Sorry. For me, the first happiness, and the
Happiness?
second family.
Family. Good. All right. So here you have the six: family, friends, career, wealth, physical appearance, happiness. Does anybody wants to become rich sometime? Money? Is money important for
Work.
you?
Work.
No.
Yes, is money important for you, like to become rich?
No.
No?
No.
It's, what about physical appearance?
Yes.
You like to look good, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody likes vanity. I mean, sometimes we say we are narcissistic because we love ourselves, right? We love our image. Friends. What about friends? Do you think friends are a priority or not?
Um. Kind of.
What do you think? Friends are a priority besides family or not?
Depends.
Depends on what?
Well, for example, when you move another city,
Mm-hmm.
you can live with your friends for a long time, and you see your family on vacation.
Uh-huh.
It depends in time. Do you have or do you do you stay
Depends
on time?
on the time or
On the time
uh-huh.
or in the what do you say etapa?
How?
How?
Uh-huh.
Depends
The period
how
of time, uh-huh.
the future on the time.
Mm-hmm. The period of time,
Yes. The situation.
the situation.
Do you live?
Uh-huh. What about the others? Patty, what do you think about friends? Are they a priority to you?
It depends what kind of friends you have.
Mm-hmm. Remember to
Yes,
use,
true.
remember to use, Karina and Patty, when you use depend is always with on, depends on, depends on. They are together, remember, depends
Depends.
on. Depends,
Depends on.
right. Do not forget on.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, no problem. Happiness. Somebody said happiness. Who said happiness? Karina. Karina said happiness and family. So
Yes, teacher.
family and happiness are together, right? Because you are very happy when you are with them. Of course.
So.
So?
Yes.
Why so?
My family is very special.
But it's your family. You have only one family. Every family is special.
Chale.
Yes. I
Right?
hate this. No, that's true.
You hate who? All right. So we are talking about priorities, but we're gonna start learning about wishes.
Wishes.
Wishes, something that you desire, something that is it's not real, like
Christmas wishes.
Christmas wishes, something like that. All right. Thinking about your life right now, what would you like to change in your life? What do you wish to change in your life? And why? Let's see, one by one, please. Patty, what would you like to change?
I don't know. Be rich, maybe?
To become rich?
Yes.
All right. Why?
It will be good teacher. Have a most beautiful house and bigger.
A bigger house, more beautiful. All right. That's okay. That's your opinion. What about Marla?
My attitude teacher.
Your attitude?
Yes.
Why? It's not good?
Not sometimes it's good, but
Please.
but sometimes I can be a how do you say molestar?
Annoying?
Yes.
No.
Well, everybody has a different attitude.
Mhm.
Well, we don't, sometimes we confuse with attitude with temperament or character.
Yes.
So it's not the same. Your attitude is how you see life every day.
Okay.
So it's different.
Okay.
What about somebody else? Julio, what would you change in your life and why?
Um, my character teacher
Your character? Why is it not good? It's bad?
is bad. Um, how do you say exaltar?
Exaltar? You burst out?
How?
You burst out?
Okay, I burst out fast.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You're explosive, like, you know,
Yes,
like a
I
bomb.
express very, very fast.
Because you look quiet, but when you get angry, be careful. Watch
Yeah.
out. Watch out with this guy.
Yes, yes.
He's gonna kill you. I mean, temperament is sometimes like that, right? You're very quiet, you're nice, you're friendly, but don't make you upset, angry because you are. Be careful. What about you, Gabi? Gabriel? Is Gabriel there?
Yes, teacher is there.
Oh, oh, oh.
Gabriel.
Manifiéstate.
Gabriel. All
Está
right,
muy
let's
raro.
keep Gabriel for now. What about you? Who did?
Good.
If you can
How do
change
you
some,
wish?
if you
How do
can
you wish?
change, let me ask you first. If you can change,
Attitude is, I I am very impatient.
impatient,
Impatient.
you have no patience, so
No,
you would change that, right? You said?
impatient.
Impatient.
I don't like to wait about the time.
Listen, impatient,
Intention.
impatient, impatient,
Impatient.
impatient,
Impatient. In
impatient, impatient, 3 syllables.
impatient.
Mhm.
Impatient.
Look for that word in Google and check the pronunciation.
Excuse me.
Impatient, impatient. I cannot write on the board right now. I don't know why, but try to practice.
Yes.
All right. So remember all the difficult words for you in pronunciation. You need to practice more than the other ones. So you need to make an extra effort. So that's the challenge. That's a challenge, right?
But I don't have the how you say forma
Way?
forma.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. What you're trying to say.
¿Cómo se dice en English?
But what's a sentence you want to say?
I don't
have a way to
way.
check, right? Or whatever you want to say.
I don't have the way to the practice English. I don't have.
Well, you have a way, you have a computer, right?
Yes, computing.
Well, if you have a computer, you can
Google.
practice your English there. You have YouTube, you have many tools, you have Google, so you can read, you can speak to yourself, and you can practice.
Okay.
So there is always a way. Even if it's by yourself, you don't need anybody else. Well, if you have somebody who speaks English to you, it's better, much better.
Yes.
But if you don't, well, there's no option that you just practice by yourself, right?
Yes.
So I didn't ask who did. Who did? If you have a priority, what's your main or your principal, let's say principal or main priority in life?
Enjoying.
Do you understand priority?
Sí, molestar.
No, priority.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's we saw that at the beginning of the lesson. So please try to be early. Because when we start the lessons, the unit, we start talking about what it's going to be about and we were talking about. So please try to be early on time like everybody, if you can, or I don't know if you work or have something to do. But please try to be on time. The class used to be at 8, now it's at 9, so it's 1 hour more. So you can understand the topic in general. So we were talking about wishes, priorities. So I asked the other guys, the other students before you, their priorities. They say something about family. You see, do you see the book here, the screen? So you have family, friends, career, wealth, that means money, physical appearance, happiness. So how would you say your priority be?
My priority is my family.
Priority.
Priority.
No, priority. It's 1, 2, 3. Priority. 4 syllables.
Priority.
Right, priorities.
Priority.
When you have trouble, you have difficulty to pronounce a word, try to say it slow. Priorities, like this. Priorities.
Priority.
So it's your family. What else?
Yeah. ¿Cómo se llama? Working, ¿cómo se llama? Career.
Career?
Career,
Career.
And then friends. Then happiness.
Happiness. All right. Good, good.
For last is appearance. Physical appearance.
Physical appearance.
Appearance.
Physical appearance.
Physical appearance.
Right. All right. Let's read. So the title of this reading is "How do you wish your life were different?" Right?
Yes.
That's what we are talking about. But if you can change something on you, so everybody says something different. So I want you to read each paragraph. We have 4. Berta Palmas from Monterrey, Minnesota, and Jing Yuchen from Seoul. Brian Gibson from Melbourne, Australia, and Irene Chan from Taipei. All right, who wants to read number 1? Berta Palmas.
Me?
Who wants to read it?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wish I wasn't too busy with my work. I had to work most weekends, so I never had enough time to do anything fun. If I had more free time, I would go kayaking every weekend.
All right. Okay, next, who wants to read it? Who wants to read it?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, we just got married and we're renting an tiny little apartment. It would be great if we could afford a bigger place to live. We don't have enough room for all our stuff.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Uh, while you read, can you see my mouse, the arrow? Yes,
Yes.
because I cannot write anything on the screen. Remember, there's something disabled, so I need to check it out on the break.
I just wish
I just wish I weren't.
I weren't.
So we're gonna check the formula to do these sentences. It doesn't say I wasn't, right? It says I weren't.
I weren't.
Why? Because you are talking about a wish. Something imaginary, something unreal. I just wish I weren't so busy with my work. Then you have here, if I had more free time,
Time. I was.
that is not happening right now, right? She doesn't have free time. So if I had more free time, I would go kayaking every weekend. So
Okay.
check these sentences. Is the second conditional.
Yes.
In the second paragraph, um, it would be great. It would be great if we could afford a bigger place to live, right? It's something imaginary, unreal. It would be great if we could afford a bigger place to live. The truth right now is that they cannot afford a bigger place to live.
Window.
Anyway, yeah, check the sentences in every reading. Then you have number 4 about Brian Gibson. Who wants to read it? Volunteers?
Yeah.
Volunteers?
Karina dice.
Please,
Sí,
Oh,
wake up.
yo, ¿para qué?
well, I never get to away on holiday. I just enough money.
So I wish had enough
Okay,
money.
who is reading? Who is reading this? Karina or Judith?
Say me.
Well, I never get to
Who?
go away on holiday. Karina, please try to finish it.
Okay, sorry. I have a bad connection for the rain. Well, I never go to away on holiday. I just don't have enough money. So I wish I have enough money to go somewhere exciting. Yeah, if I could choose anywhere, I'd probably go to Egypt or Egypt.
Egypt.
Egypt to see the
Egypt.
pyramids.
Well,
Pyramids.
That would be great.
That would be great. All right. Next, Julio.
Okay. I wish other we just got married and were renting a tiny little apartment. It would be great if we could have paid for a bigger place to live. We don't have enough room for all our stuff.
All right. Gabi, can you read the last one? I rent Taipei from Taipei. Gabby?
I wish I wish I didn't like to I was from my family. My sister you had a baby. I like little boy, and I never get to see him. I really miss everyone is alive closer. Give me a leg to help out. Miguel Jan.
I wish I didn't live so far away from my family. My sister just have a baby, a little boy, and I never get to see him. I really miss everyone. If I lived closer, I'd be able to help out. All right. Who's missing? Patty. Did you read Patty? No.
Yes, the second.
Did you read? Yes. Who is missing? Marla?
No.
Did you participate?
Yes.
Did you read?
No. I.
Okay. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Can you read any of those? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Three.
All right.
No.
Mm,
One.
okay.
I just wish I weren't so busy.
Mm-hmm.
With my work, I have to work most weekends, so I never have enough time to do anything fun. If I had more free time, I go kayaking every weekend.
Every weekend. All right. So if you check in these 4 readings, you have the topic of the lesson that's talking about unreal or imaginary situations. Um, let's see. We were talking about wish and the second conditional, right? Let me get first the other one that's wish. It's the one I show you.
No se ven las letras. No puede ser más grande.
Hold on, please. Hold on. Do you see anything in the screen?
No se ve.
Can you see anything? There's the same picture, wishes and dreams. Can you see it?
No. No see.
What about the rest? Patty, Marla, can you see it?
I see the screen, but
No, teacher.
la captura como de...
I don't see.
Anyway, now you can see the book? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Now we are going to do this first exercise. Listen to the people talk about their wishes. What do they want? That's page 76. Uh,
Ay.
all right, let me know if you don't hear, if you don't listen it. Here you go.
Page 76. Unit 8. What if? Lesson A. Wishes. 1. Getting started. B. Listen to the people above talk about their wishes. What do they want?
How do you wish your life were different? Berta Palmas, Monterey.
I just wish I weren't so busy with my work. I have to work most weekends, so I never have enough time to do anything fun. If I had more free time, I'd go kayaking every weekend.
Minsup and Jin Yun Cho, Seoul.
We just got married and we're renting a tiny little apartment. It would be great if we could afford a bigger place to live. We don't have enough room for all our stuff.
Brian Gibson, Melbourne.
Well, I never get to go away on holiday. I just don't have enough money. So, I wish I had enough money to go somewhere exciting. Yeah, if I could choose anywhere, I'd probably go to Egypt to see the pyramids. That would be great.
Irene Chang, Taipei.
I wish I didn't live so far away from my family. My sister just had a baby, a little boy, and I never get to see him. I really miss everyone. If I lived closer, I'd be able to help out.
All right. So the question is, what do they want? And next exercise, while you listen, you already listen it, and you're gonna check if it's true or false according to about what you read and you heard and you listened. Number one, Berta wants to go kayaking more often. Is that true or false?
True.
True.
That's true, right? Number two, Min Sub and Jing You don't have enough money for a bigger place. True or false?
False.
That's false, right?
Yeah.
Number 3, Brian is going to Egypt this year.
False.
True.
False. True or false?
True. True.
False.
True or false?
True.
He he
False.
he want to
He don't
to
have enough money.
Right. He doesn't have enough money. So he wishes, right? He wishes to go to Egypt,
if
right?
oh
If he had enough money, he would probably go to Egypt to see the pyramids. What about number 4? Irene lives close to her sister.
false.
False.
False. All right. That's correct. Good job. Good job. Let me try again. You can write here. There's something wrong with this. I don't know how to check. Like, you know, to write on the screen or to open up the board. So I can write the formula. But anyway, the formula is here. It's here in the grammar. Remember, we're talking about imaginary situations, something that is not true, but we wish that that become true, right?
You can write in a block, in block notes.
Let me see. Oh, I know. You know what? I cannot write there, but I can write on the chat, right? So the formula for this, I will give you an example first. Check the chat, please. I wish something that is not happening now, as I told you. I wish. After wish, we use wish in present tense, depending on which person is talking. Like, I wish, he wishes, she wishes. Like, I wish, that's the first part of the sentence, I wish. The second part has to be in past tense. I wish I had, now I have. No money to go to somewhere exciting. So remember, it's present of I wish, or you wish, or he wishes, depending on the person, on the subject. And then the second part has to be in past tense. The verb has to be in past tense. Like in this sentence, Brian is talking about Here the question is, does Brian wish for the past or for the present? Right? So the main sentence, the first sentence is in the present, right? I wish is happening now. I wish now. I wish I were the best teacher. Remember, remember, when we use the present with wish, and then the past tense of the verb. But if we are talking about, if we are using the be verb to be, we always use were, no was. Even though was is very common in conversations, if I was, sometimes you will hear they say if I was, I wish I was. But the best way grammatically is using were. I wish I were. He wishes he were. Right? We are not using was, we're using were. I wish I had. I wish I were. I wish I knew. Remember, if we are gonna be using modals, we have to use past modals. Past modals are like could, that's the past tense of can, right? Or would. Would is the will, right? I wish I could. I wish I knew the answer. All right. Can anybody write sentences here on the chat with this formula? All right. You can write it on the chat as fast as you can. Think about one or two sentences. Invent the sentences. I wish I were a rice driver. A race driver. A race driver. Remember, you need to use a, Julio. A race driver. I wish I were a big garden for Benito. And I is always capital. Never use this one. I wish I knew how to drive, Karina. How to drive. I wish I knew how to drive a car. Okay. Who did? Gabi? Marla? I wish I could go on a trip to France. I wish I had my homework. Okay, good job. What about Gabi and who did? I wish I have a had. Remember who did? The second part is past tense. I wish I had. I wish I had a big garden. Yes, are you understanding the topic? Yes? I wish I knew to fly an airplane. I wish I knew how to fly an airplane. Remember how to drive, how to fly. When it's an ability, you use how. Like how to teach. With? What, what do you mean about with? What are you thinking, Julio? Are you high or what? That early? I wish I had more dogs. Julio's high. He said he's high. He's happy. At 10 o'clock in the morning. You haven't had even breakfast. Okay, anybody else? Then let me give you the formula for if clause. This clause is a second conditional. I don't know if you learned first conditional. Well, we have zero, first conditional, second conditional, third, and fourth conditionals, right? After those five, that's 0, 1, first, second, third, and fourth, then you have mixed conditionals. But that's one of the most complicated topics in English. So you will see later, because it's a little bit like too much. So you need to handle one by one. So second conditional is easy. Third conditional is easy. But after the fourth, and then you got the mixed conditional, you need to be very careful and to pay attention. To pay strictly attention to the formula and to the way how you use that conditional. Remember, it's imaginary or unreal situation, right? The if clause says what needs to be true to get the results you want. Remember, we are talking about imaginary situations. And we use the formula is if clause
Teacher,
Se
¿fue el
fue.
internet del profe? Ah, sí, 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 fue.
Se fue, se fue.
Y se marchó.
Marla es el host ahora.
¿Por qué se fue? ¿Por qué murió? El internet.
Hello, hello. You're back. All right. I wrote something on the chat, Patty. Put it. Check the chat, please. You have some information. You have some information besides the one you have on the book. It's mostly the formula for the if clause. Remember, when we use the if clause, the if conditional, we use the past form. We are talking about second conditional right now. Second conditional. For this one, we use the if clause plus the past form of the main verb. And then result is we use would or could. I gave you the difference. If you use would is for something you definitely want, or use could for one or several possibilities. So that's the formula for the if clause. Remember, it's second conditional. Second conditional and the wish expression, the wish sentence, they go together, remember. Here is can you see it?
Loading. I don't see teacher.
Let me get it again. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Can you see the exercise, the second conditional?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Can you respond yes or no? Yes? Okay, you have number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you have both combined. Let's see, number 1, you have the if clause, and you have the result clause. Remember, after I wish, you need to use the past tense or the past modal, right? In the if clause, you need to use after the if clause, after if and subject, you need to use the verb in past tense. And then you can use could or would, depending on which one you want to use. Let's see, number 1. Patty, can you do number 1?
I think so. I wish I can did.
No, remember, past modal of can is could.
Could.
When you use a past modal or a modal, the verb stays the same, do.
Okay.
How would you do it?
I wish I could do something more exciting with my life. Live.
Yes.
If I had the chance.
In this one, you use would or could, remember.
Cool travel.
I could travel around South America.
South America, yes. All right, Julio, number 2.
Yes. I wish I weren't so shy if I had more confidence. Confidence. I I could probably enjoy going out more.
Going out more. Remember, I mentioned when you use would or could. Would is for something definitely you want. Like in this case, you could use would instead of could. Right?
Right, teacher.
Could is one of several possibilities. So I would say, I wish I weren't so shy. If I had more confidence, I would probably enjoy going out. Going out more.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Please try to understand this topic. So be careful. It's not difficult. This is one of the easiest one. Second conditional. Imaginary situations. Number 3. Who wants to do number 3? Volunteers?
A ver si yo puedo.
Okay, let's
I,
see. Who
I
did.
wish haven't.
Remember, it's have to, the verb. So you have to use past tense. But if you are, no, if you are using negative, what do you use negative for past tense?
I wish. I wish.
Didn't.
I
I wish I didn't have to.
had to study so hard. It, I didn't knock. I didn't get
Didn't get.
so much homework. I hable tú.
What's the model?
Hable tú.
No. You need to use a model.
I have.
What's the model? We were talking about 2 models today.
Help me.
We were talking about 2 models.
I was.
Was. Oh.
What were the models we mentioned before?
I was able to. No?
No. Okay, anybody what were the 2 models we were talking about?
I wish I knew be able to play on the soccer team.
Remember, I wish I didn't have to study so hard.
I wish.
If I didn't get so much homework, I would be able to play on the soccer team.
On the soccer team.
Because could and be able to, it's the same. Be able to is like have the ability. We sometimes use can instead of be able to. Be able to is also a verb. Like I am able to play a piano. I can play piano, it's the same. I am able to teach English. I can teach English. You see? They mean the same, but in this case, could is the past tense of can. So you cannot say, I could be able to play. Well, you can say, but it would be better to use would. I would be able to play on the soccer team. Okay. Try to use the whole sentence. Who did? I wish I
didn't. Didn't to study so hard.
Didn't have to.
Hard to.
I wish I didn't have to.
I wish I didn't hard. Yeah. Didn't yet. I wish really I able to play on the.
Why wish? You use wish at the beginning. I would be able. I would be able to. You don't use wish more. You use wish at the beginning.
I wish be able to play in the soccer team. No?
I would be able.
I would be able.
I would be able. I would be able to play on the soccer team. Is anybody following the sentence? Patty, Marla, Karina, Gaby? Do you have this sentence clear? All of them follow the same rule. I wish I, and then you use the past tense or the past modal. The past modal is could or would.
Cool.
The same rule for the if clause.
I wish I could finish.
All right. So who did you did number 3? Now who wants to do number 4? Anybody, please? Volunteers, you're so quiet. Marla?
Teacher, the sentences all and sentences to take to all can are cool. The 4 sentences.
Yeah, you have can. Can is present. So you can use could. Check the chat. Could. I could finish. I wish I could finish my degree
I could
this year.
finish my year. I could graduate this year.
Could, not cool. Could.
Cool.
No, you don't pronounce the L. Could. Could. Like said you
yet.
did. Could.
Could yet a job and I could start to pay off my student loans.
All right. Anybody else, please? Karina, Marla, Patty, Gaby, Julio.
The 4 sentences?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
I wish I could finish.
I will can get a job, and I wish can start to pay off my students' loans.
All right. Okay, Marla, can you say the whole sentence, please? Or Patty, or Gaby, anyone?
I wish I could finish my degree this year. If I would graduate this year, I could get a job and I could start to pay off my students' loans.
Just in the second part, the if graduated is past tense. You don't need to use could. If I graduated, right?
Yes.
So I hope this exercise is clear. Can you see this picture?
Wishes.
Can you see it or not?
Hypothetical. It's
Wishes, hypothetical.
No so clear. What do
Can
you
you see
say
it?
borroso
Blurred,
in English?
blurred,
Or the
blurred.
picture
It's kind of
have
blurred.
a lot of pixel.
Yeah, usually from Google.
I can see the letters in the circle or the letters blue.
Anyway, uh-huh. It kicked me out from the sharing. Marla is not here, right? Julio, moment. Now I come back. Okay. Okay, so let's finish the wishes and imaginary situations or events. All right. Okay. Patty, can you start reading, please? The first part, wishes for the present or future.
Okay, wishes for the present or future. Wish plus past form of verb. I wish I had more free time. I don't have enough free time. I wish I weren't so busy with my work. I'm very busy with my work. We wish we could afford to move. We can't afford to move.
Mhm.
She wishes she didn't live so far away. She lives very far
Lives.
away.
She
Lives.
lives. Uh-huh. So you see the difference, right? I wish I had more free time. I wish present tense, I had past tense. That's the formula. I wish, it's imaginary. It means I don't have enough free time now. The same with the other sentences. Uh, Karina, can
What
you read
happened, teacher?
the right side, please?
Right sides?
Imaginary situations or events in the present or future.
Ah, okay.
The
Sorry, sorry,
column.
sorry, sorry. Imaginary situation or events on the
Then,
in the present or future. If more
if
past form or verb. If I had more, I or I will go kayaking. Kayaking.
kayaking. Okay,
So
continue. Continue, please.
kayaking.
Just continue
Okay,
reading,
sorry.
please.
If I were less busy, I could go away on the weekends. So I can't go away on the weekends.
That's
If
the
we
reality, right?
could afford to move,
Mm-hmm.
yes. If we could
Yes.
afford,
Afford.
afford, okay.
Afford.
Afford to move, afford,
Afford.
okay. If we could afford to move, afford to move, we would live in this tiny place. So we live in this tiny place.
Wouldn't live.
If she lived closer,
Listen. We wouldn't live, not
wouldn't
live.
live
Try
in
for
this tiny
everybody.
place.
Try for everybody. not to use live.
Live.
It's live.
Live.
Live. The verb live. When we use live, like when a concert is live, it's different. A live concert. The other word is live, but the verb is live. Live.
Okay. We okay. We will live in this tiny place. So we live in this tiny place.
Good job. All right.
If
Who
she
did?
lived closer.
Let me try who did. Who did? Can you read this part?
Okay.
If she live closer here, she would be able to help you. eh? So she isn't able to help out.
Okay, I said before, it's able.
Able.
Able, no hable. Don't read it how it's written.
Able.
Able. If she lived closer, she'd. That's the construction of she would.
You.
Pay attention, everybody, pay attention to your pronunciation. Just be careful when you read. When you read word by word, try to do it slowly and do not miss any word. She lived closer. If she lived closer, she'd be able to help out, or she would be able to help out. Help out, together, help out. So she isn't able to help out, right? That's what I told you when you have a consonant at the end of the verb and then you have a vowel in the particle or the preposition, like we saw phrasal verbs last time. So in this one is help out because you have a P on help, a consonant, and then you have out, a vowel. So it's help out.
Help out.
So the same when you read, try to use to link the words together so your pronunciation can sound natural. Okay. So any questions about this grammar? Are you understanding the grammar? How you use the tenses or not? Do you have any questions or doubts? A question for you. Can you
Teacher.
answer? Yes.
When I use would and could, it's when the verb don't have a past.
When you use would and could, remember would and could. The first part, the if clause, you need to use a verb in past tense, right? And then when you use would or could, the verb stays the same. You use the base verb. Like in this one, let's see, the first one, if I had more free time, I would go kayaking, right? It's an imaginary situation. If I had more time means I don't have free time right now, so that's why I don't go kayaking, right? Same with the next sentences. If I were less busy, it means I am busy now. But if I were less busy, I could go away on the weekends. So I'm busy, so I cannot go away. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Everybody, yes? Can you please respond? Julio, Karina, Marla, Judith,
So
Gaby.
it's confused for me.
No.
Why is confused? What is confused? First, why and what is confused?
Hi. Ah, the grammar, the two columns.
So that's why you need to pay attention, strictly attention to the tenses, present and past. When you use wish, you use present, I wish, present,
Teacher.
and then you use past tense, right?
Okay.
And then the other one, when you use the if clause, you use the past tense. We are talking about second conditional right now. So if, when you use if in the main clause, you need to use the verb in past tense. And then the result, you use would or could.
If always is in the second.
No, you can invert the sentence. Like, let's say the first one, if I have more free time, I will go kayaking. But you can say, I would go kayaking if I had more free time. You can invert the sentence.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't have to be always like this. I would say, I would go kayaking if I had free time, more free time, or if I had more free time, I would go kayaking. You can use either one. But the rule is the same. Like if I were less busy, I could go away on the weekends. Or you can say, I could go away on the weekends if I were less busy, right? So just pay attention to the tenses. They always go together. You just need to practice. You need more exercises, but it is easy to understand.
Okay.
All right, and this one, people say, I wish I was what I told you before, and if I was more frequently than I wish I were, and if I were. But this is not considered correct in written English. Even though it's more common, it is not correct in written English. So that's why you need to learn, I wish I were, if I were, if he were, if she were, I wish she were, I wish Judith were more patient. I wish Karina were I wish Karina were a late student.
Eat garden for Benito.
Something like that, something like that. So you need to practice the sentences. Try to do it. That's the only way to improve or to learn more. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, finish the exercises. A, complete the sentences with the appropriate form of the verbs given as in the example. Okay, please make do number 2, 3, and 4. You have the example, I wish I had more money. If I earned past tense more. I could have my own apartment and I wouldn't have to live with my parents. Remember, we're using would or could. Let's see, number 2. Who wants to do number 2?
I wish I had.
is negative.
I wish I didn't have to.
Right? Finish the sentence.
I wish I didn't have to commute. Commute
Commute.
3 hours a day.
Do you know what commute is?
No.
Anybody? Anybody knows the meaning of commute? To commute? Commute is a time you take from one place to another, meaning transportation. Like if you go to downtown, it's to commute. It's the transportation. How long do you commute? How long do you take to commute from your house to downtown? Oh, it takes like 20 minutes. To commute means to go from one place to another. Yes? All right. Number 2, if I could find a job
Yeah.
closer to me, then
Wearing?
I wouldn't remember, because we are using would or could. I wouldn't waste so much time on the train. Yes? Is that clear?
The second is if I could find.
Yes, if I could find a job closer.
Okay, thank you.
Right, because you're using could instead of can. Remember, it's past modal, right? Then in the second sentence, you say I. So you need to use two modal verbs.
Yes, and the first,
Would
I wish
or
I
could.
would.
Say again.
The
Say
first.
Again. Which one?
No, the second. I wouldn't to communicate 3 hours a day.
I wish I didn't have to, remember you're using wish. I wish I didn't have to commute. Past tense, I wish. Present, remember when you use wish,
I wish didn't have.
is different when you use if. I wish I didn't have to commute 3 hours a day. Not to communicate, Karina, commute.
Okay, thank you.
I wish I didn't have to commute 3 hours a day. If I could find a job closer to me, to home, then I wouldn't waste so much time on the train. All right, number 3. Who wants to do number 3? Julio.
I wish I could finish my degree this year. If I had a degree, then I could get a job, and I had the chance.
No, why did the berries be able to?
Oh yeah, me brinqué lo último. A job, and I would be able to
Right.
pay off
My
student loans.
Yes, good job. Excellent. Excellent. Number 4. Who wants to do number 4? Gabby, I haven't heard anything from you. You're quiet. Remember, participation is very important. You most of the time you have to volunteer. Please. Gabi, are you there? Anybody else besides Gabi? Who wants
Me,
to
teacher.
participate? Okay,
Me?
please go ahead. Number 4.
I wish I could do something more exciting with my life. If I had the chance, I would work in another country or something like that.
Excellent, good job. You can use would or could. I could go in another country or something like that. All right. Yes. Either one is fine. Um, so far, questions? Say now, please. Of course, you need to practice. You need to do your homework. You need to do more exercises. Um, so you need to practice, of course, so you can improve. As I tell you, this might be new for you, but the best way to learn, of course, is to practice more and more. So you can find more exercises on the Cambridge page. I'll give you the let me see. Just got. I'll give you the link later on WhatsApp, so you can practice more, please. But just do it. Try to do it. Remember, do not leave the English classes just for Saturdays. Try. If you really want to improve your English, you need to take at least some minutes of your day every day. Do not forget about English. Because if you're here, it's because you really want to learn, right? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So that's good. All right, listening and speaking. Listening and speaking. A wish for today. Read the instructions. Karina, can you read the instruction, please?
Listen. Karina.
Karina, are you there? I think she's not there. Marla, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a worse connection in Acapulco.
Oh, okay. Can you
Sorry.
read? Can you read
Yes.
instructions?
Yes.
A.
Listen, what wishes do these people have for today? Number the topics they talk about.
Okay, you will listen audio. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Page 77. 2. Grammar. Wishes and imaginary situations or events. Present or future. Wish plus past form of verb. Imaginary situations or events in the present or future. If plus past form of verb. Would, could plus verb.
I wish I had more free time. If I had more free time, I'd go kayaking. If I had more free time, I would go kayaking.
She wishes she didn't live so far away. If she lived closer, she'd be able to help out. If she lived closer, she would be able to help out.
I wish I weren't so busy with my work. If I were less busy, I could go away on the weekends.
We wish we could afford to move. If we could afford to move, we wouldn't live in this tiny place.
Page 77. 3. Listening and just one wish. A and B. Listen to 4 people talk about their wishes. 1. Daniel.
So, yeah, I've had such a busy day at work today. I've been running around all day. I'm just so tired. I wish I could just sit down and watch TV, but I really need to do laundry. I've got no other time to do it. If I didn't have to work so much, I'd have way more time.
2. Martine.
Well, I kind of like hanging out at home, but sometimes I get bored, Like, I wish I went out more with my friends, but everywhere's so expensive, and we can't afford to go to restaurants and things. I mean, if I could afford it, I'd eat out more often for sure. Even coffee's expensive. I just can't afford to go out more than once or twice a week.
3. Miguel.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. In the evenings, I mean. I'm at the gym 3 nights, and then I have a class after work on Mondays. So I'm out like every night of the week. And on weekends, I play football. So I don't see a lot of my family. I wish we could get together more often. They don't live near me, so I don't get to see them that often. It's too bad. I miss them. If they lived nearer to me, I'd definitely see them more.
4. Mi-yoon.
Oh, the weather is awful. I think it's rained every day this month. It's getting cold, too. I hate it. I wish I lived somewhere warm and sunny. but I'm going to be here for the next 2 years until I graduate. Yeah, if I lived somewhere warm, I'd be outside more.
All right, do you have the answers? They were
Yes,
talking
teacher.
about, no, in order. What was the first
Yes,
topic?
Work.
work,
Work, right, correct, good job. Number 2,
the weather,
Social life.
Social life,
social life, correct, good job. Number 3,
Family.
family,
of course, the last one,
The weather.
the
the
weather.
weather. All right, listen again, listen again. Why do they wish for these things? Write a reason under each topic. Just one reason. After each one, you see the blank boxes here. So check for the reason why they. Hold on, please.
Page 77. 3. Listening and speaking. Just one wish. A and B. Listen to 4 people talk about their wishes. 1. Daniel.
So, yeah, I've had such a busy day at work today. I've been running around all day. I'm just so tired. I wish I could just sit down and watch TV, but I really need to do laundry. I've got no other time to do it. If I didn't have to work so much, I'd have way more time.
2. Martine.
Well, I kind of like hanging out at home, but sometimes I get bored, Like, I wish I went out more with my friends, but everywhere's so expensive, and we can't afford to go to restaurants and things. I mean, if I could afford it, I'd eat out more often for sure. Even coffee's expensive. I just can't afford to go out more than once or twice a week.
3. Miguel.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. In the evenings, I mean. I'm at the gym 3 nights, and then I have a class after work on Mondays. So I'm out like every night of the week. And on weekends, I play football. So I don't see a lot of my family. I wish we could get together more often. They don't for me, so I don't get to see them that often. It's too bad. I miss them. If they lived nearer to me, I'd definitely see them more.
4. Miyun.
Oh, the weather is awful. I think it's rained every day this month. It's getting cold too. I hate it. I wish I lived somewhere warm and sunny, but I'm going to be here for the next 2 years until I graduate. Yeah, if I lived somewhere warm, I'd be outside more.
All right, so did you listen the reasons? right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So what was the reason for number
Yes,
one?
teacher, I
That
can
is
hear
about
you.
work. So what was the
He
reason?
needs he needs more time for do laundry, watch TV, stay home because your work is in his work very busy.
Right. Number two, anyone?
Martin,
Martin, she's talking about social life.
he wish to visiting our friends.
Right. She wishes.
He wishes.
You're right. Third person. She wishes to meet her friends and to eat out, right? Because she cannot afford. It's very expensive.
Mhm.
Number three.
She wishes go her friend is expensive. It's
That's
very
number
expensive.
two. Right.
Go out.
What about number three?
He,
Miguel.
yes,
Miguel too is very busy. He needs to spend more time his family
With his family.
we play football.
because he have a busy week.
He has a busy week. All right. What about the last one? Patty, Marla, Julio, please.
Has a busy week.
The weather is awesome.
Yeah, the weather is
She,
awful, but what does she wish?
she wish move to warm place.
She wishes
Wishes.
to move to a warmer place, right? So she can go out,
Yes.
right? All right.
Yes.
So you have a listening section.
She will go to the beach for sun and hot weather.
Right, hot weather, correct. Good job, good job. All right, to finish, what's your wish for today? Let's start. For today, what's your wish for today? Patty.
I
What's your
wish mm, learn for the ¿cómo se dice? Grabarse la gramática, profe. How do you say?
Say it again.
Grabarse la gramática.
I wish I learned pasado, learned past tense. I wish I learned about grammar.
Okay.
Today's grammar. So remember, I wish and then the past tense. All right, what do you wish for today, Julio?
Repeat the question.
Remember to apply the
Julio.
rule. I wish and then the past tense. What do you wish for today?
I wish I don't know. I wish I had
You wish you had
leave early the work.
you wish you Got off earlier. Got off, remember.
Got up early
Got off earlier from work.
from work.
Okay. What about you, Gabi? Gabriel?
I wish sleep early. No, sleep early. Sí.
I wish I slept. Remember, you need to use past
Uh,
tense in the
I
second
wish I
part.
slept
Uh-huh.
slept early.
Earlier? Okay. That's good. Good. What about you, Gabi? Who did? What's your wish for today? What do you wish today?
I wish spoke English.
Right. I wish I spoke English. Good. What about you, Marla?
I wish shine my clothes.
You wish what?
Clothes. Shine my clothes.
Wash your clothes?
Yes, I use my pajama.
Oh, okay. Anybody else who's missing? Yeah, I think it's everybody, right? So please try to check this topic about wish, a wish, and the second conditional, the if clause. If I had more money, I would travel around the world. If I had a better job, I would have more money to spend in buying new stuff, buying a new computer. If I ate more, I would gain more weight. Try to practice those sentences. Remember, you use past, if I, then the past tense, and then you use would or could, depending on the sentence. But try to practice like this, like speaking verbally, and then you practice writing them on the notebook. So in both ways, remember the best way to learn something is you practice it. Do not close your books now after the lesson and forget about English classes. English is something that you have to keep up, something that you need to do it every day. So it's very important you do it. If you don't understand a topic, do your research on Google. Try to look for more exercises. Not everything is about the book, and not everything is what I tell you. There are many things you need to learn. Okay? So it's up to you. Remember, these are private classes. This is a private school, so maybe you're not forced to do it because you don't have to pass a test for a grade, like in a public school. But it's important because you pay, right? You're spending money for the lessons. So I still remember when I was a student, I said, well, I am making my parents pay for my tuitions for these classes. So I have to make an effort to learn whatever I have to learn and to do the best and to be the best. So that was my motto, my thought. So it's up to you. All right?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
It's true, teacher.
are we on the same page? Remember, lessons time is important. You are still young. If you learn, if you have a good level of English in the future or now, well, right now you have a good level, but you need much more than that. You will be great. You will be awesome. Getting a good job, maybe a nice career. Right now, if you get a career, a professional career, you need to learn English. You need to know how to speak English, because to get the professional title, to get a degree, or to get anything related to your career, speaking English is one of the most important things. You need a certain level of English.
Yes, it's true.
So don't make it like, okay, the teacher is just blah, 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 blah. I mean, my main words, just pay attention what you're doing, right? Anyway, what have you learned so far from these lessons? From lesson A?
Lesson.
The lesson we just saw was lesson A and was about wishes and imaginary situation. Did you learn something? I hope so.
Yes.
Questions? Everybody? Anybody?
Learn the formula to say events.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the time for do you say or how do you say?
All right. Anybody else? All right, let's continue. Let's continue with lesson B. We need to we have almost 1 hour or less than an hour. We are going to talk about something. Let's see if I can. Dilemmas. First. Remember, not first. Some of you say first. First.
First.
Do you know what a dilemma is?
First. All my life is a dilemma.
Do you have the answer? Do you have the answer for this? Do you know what a dilemma is or what dilemmas are? No? Okay, go to the chat, please. Go to the chat and see our learning objective for this lesson is learn verbs, phrases, with prepositions. It's a very important topic in the English language, so you need to most follow the rules. Um, First, dilemma. Who knows what a dilemma is? Patty, Judith, Karina, Marla, Julio.
Little problem. Teacher, little problem.
Not really.
Dilemma.
Anybody?
Is problem.
No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
No?
No. Karina?
It's decision. So, are
Decisions.
decision, huh?
Decisions, kind of. Dilemma is
No?
when you have two choices.
Okay,
So
choices.
you need to pick, let's say, right or left. So both
Well,
are good. Both are good. You said, oh, I have a dilemma. I have to choose one or the other. That's a dilemma.
Decisions.
When you have two choices, decisions, when you have two choices, you need to pick one. So let's say, I have a, like you're a student. Let's say you're a student. I have two careers to choose. A medical career to become a doctor, or laws. You want to study laws or you want to study to become a doctor. So both are good. So you have a dilemma, which one to choose. Sometimes in your life, you have a dilemma. Right? When you have to...
For example, in the movies, show the demon and the angelos, or querubines.
Yes.
What do you say? Here or here? I don't know. What decision do you make? Or do you...
Right, when you have to make the right
select?
choice, that's a dilemma. Like in your life, sometimes you need to choose
always
the best option. When you go to a store,
yeah, it's
and you have a nice
always.
You have a nice blouse, let's say a blouse or a t-shirt, should I go with the red or should I go with the black? Both are nice, so you have a dilemma. You have a dilemma which one to choose, right? Do you understand now the term dilemma? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
I understand.
Okay, that's a dilemma. When you have no money to buy a car or a house and you need to pick which one. So that's a dilemma because both are good and you can afford both a car or house. It's a decision, like Judith said. Okay, listen the recording. Listen and take the quiz. Circle your answers. What would you do? Listen first and then take the quiz.
Yeah.
All right. So it's page 78.
Page 78, Lesson B, Life's Little Dilemmas. 1. Building vocabulary and grammar. A. Listen and take the
Esta
quiz.
gente.
Circle your answer. Then compare with a partner. What would you do? 1.
What would you do if a friend accidentally spilled coffee all over your phone and it stopped working? Would you A. Let your friend buy a new one? B. Tell your friend not to worry about it and buy a new phone for yourself?
2.
What would you do if you borrowed a camera from a friend and broke it? Would you A. Simply apologize for breaking it? B. Take it to a store and pay for the repairs?
3.
How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with? Would you A, talk to your friend about your feelings, B, feel hurt but say nothing to either of them?
4.
What would you do if a friend came for dinner and brought an expensive box of chocolates? Would you A, thank your friend for the gift and not open it, B, share the chocolates with your friend after dinner?
5.
What would you say if a friend asked you for a loan to buy a new laptop?
Would you say, A, sorry, I never lend money to anyone? B, I'll think about it and let you know.
6.
What would you do if a friend borrowed $10 and forgot to pay you back? Would you A, remind your friend about it several times, B, forget about it?
All right, did you listen? All the options,
Yes, teacher.
right? So
Yes.
you have from 1 to 6. Except number 6, there's something different in the sentence. I don't know if you
The
noticed.
birds?
She said something about borrowing money, $10. And in the listening, in the questions, not questions, but in the number 6 talks about a CD, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only difference. So you have 2 options. It's a dilemma. Let's say, who wants to share? Number 1. Karina, can you read number 1?
Yes. Sorry. What do you say? Me pasó this situation.
Okay.
What would you do if a friend broke your mother's favorite teapot?
Teapot?
Would you A, teapot? Would you A, let your friend buy a new one? B, tell your friend now to worry about it and buy a new teapot for your mom?
All right. What would you choose? A or B?
The letter A.
A. Okay.
Yes,
Marla?
the first.
Yep.
Marla?
Sí.
Letter A or B?
A.
Who did?
B.
B.
Let it
Julio. Julio,
Yes, yes, yes.
wake up. Are you
What's
paying
up?
attention?
What's up? No, es que estaba leyendo. Was reading. Yes.
Okay.
What's up? Oh, letter A.
Okay. Marla? Yeah, you said Marla, right? Gaby? A or B?
B.
Patty?
B.
B. All right. Well, that's up to you. The answer is up to you, right? So I will also choose letter B. I mean, to replace something that you break, right? Is the correct option, I guess. Number 2, Julio. Can you read number 2?
Okay. What would you do if you borrowed a camera from a friend and broke it? Would you simply apologize for wrecking it, take it to a store and pay for the repairs?
Repairs.
Repairs.
Right.
Letter B.
B.
Yes.
All right. Patty, what would you choose?
A.
A. Gabby? A or B?
Letter
Say again.
Letter A.
A. Karina? A or B? Karina? Who did?
Letter B.
Letter B.
Yes, teacher, I am here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The second, I hate this person because it's very expensive. Repair a camera. I take the letter B.
Letter B. All right. Well, that should be the correct, the best option, right? To take it. If you break it, be kind, be nice, and take it to a store and pay for the repair. Because sometimes it's not enough just to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, I broke it. So sometimes you gotta be nice and kind and do whatever you have to do. Number 3, who did?
Letter B.
Yes, can you read number 3?
Answer or ask. How would you rate if a friend start dating someone you said to go out with? Would you, let it be, feel hard but say nothing to either on them?
Yeah, but you need to read both options. Both options. A and B.
B.
No, you need to read both options.
Oh. Of both.
All right. I said you need to read both options, A and B, and then you choose one. You already chose B, right?
Right.
Okay. Anybody else? Let's do it fast. Number 4. Who wants to read number 4?
Me.
Okay, please go ahead.
What would you do if a friend came for dinner and brought an expensive box of chocolates? Would you thank your friend for the gift and not open it? Or B, share the chocolates with your friends after dinner?
Which one would you choose?
B.
B, right.
B.
Okay.
That is
Marla. Just say the letter A and B, okay? A or B?
B.
Who did?
B.
Julio.
Letter B.
Gaby. Gabriel.
B. Number B.
Letter B. All right. That would be the best choice, right? 5. Who wants to read number 5?
Me, teacher.
Volunteers. No se amontonen.
Karina quiere. Karina quiere.
Okay, Karina, go ahead.
What would you say if a friend asks you for a loan to buy a MP3 player? What do you say? A. Sorry, I never lend money to anyone. B. I'll think about it and let you know.
What would you choose?
I think the yes. Yes.
What would you choose? What would you say, A or B?
Okay. Sorry. I think the letter mm, the letter B.
B,
I
yes.
don't I don't know the mean to lend.
You don't know the meaning of lend, the verb lend.
The meaning on the lens only
Learn
is similar to borrow.
borrow is they are similar.
Is similar
I
to
mean,
borrow
I can
things.
borrow me, like, let's say I borrow some money from you. I want to borrow some money from you. I
Okay.
asking for the favor to borrow some money from you. Lend, you can say you, like the other person, you can say, Miguel, teacher, can you lend me some money? It's different.
Okay. Borrow is not permission for the other people.
Right. Borrow, lend, let's say, borrow es pedir prestado and lend es prestar. I want to borrow some money from you.
Okay.
You said, I'm sorry, I cannot lend you any money. I don't have
Okay.
any. Lend. They are similar,
Okay,
but they are used in different ways.
A loan, what mean?
Loan is when, like, when you go to a bank and you need money, you ask for a loan. Or let's say to your friend, to your best friend, I need a loan.
Okay.
I need money. Something that you will return in the future. That's a loan. Right? Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Like money you will have
Yes.
now, but you need to return that money later. That's a loan. Got it?
Maybe.
Yes?
Maybe, of course. Thank you.
All right, number 6.
Yes.
The last one. Who wants to read it?
Julio.
Okay, Julio,
What
you're
would
the
you
lucky one.
if friends borrowed a favorite CD and forgot rayos? Se quitó.
Please.
What would you do if a friend borrowed a favorite CD and forgot to return it? Would you remind your friend about it several times or forget about it and buy yourself a new one?
Letter B, forget about it and buy yourself a new one.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that would be two options. If you want to buy a new one, it's okay. Okay, hey, I lend you my favorite CD. Do you have it? Or something like that, right? Because it's borrow. Remember when we say in Spanish, es prestado, no dado.
Robado, casi, casi.
Robado. No, pues no. Óigame, no. Óigame, no. All right. So the topic on this lesson it's about prepositions. Verbs with prepositions. So we have worry about something. You write it on your notebook and your talk to someone about something. About something. Let me see if I can open the chat here. All right, I will put in the prepositions on the chat. So number one, worry about something. You already have it, right? Talk to someone about something. Think about, number three, think about something. Or remind someone
About
that would be about.
something.
Yes? Number five, forget about something.
Five.
Number six,
About
buy something for someone.
someone.
Buy something for someone. Number seven,
About
no, pay for something. I want to pay for that. I want to pay for those potato chips I just got from the store. Pay for. Pay. Pay for, right. Number eight, apologize.
About.
For doing something.
about
Apologize for.
oh
Number nine, thank someone
For
for
something,
something.
for
Right, for something. I want
thank
to thank you. I
someone
want to
for
thank.
something about something.
I want to. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for being here. I
About
want to thank you for being a nice person. For. For. Those verbs and prepositions, they always go together. Like the one I told you earlier, depends on, always together. It depends on your attitude. It depends on the weather. It depends on the money I have. No matter how you use it, they always go together. Don't forget about that. 11. Borrow something
Well,
from someone.
from.
Right, number 12. Say something to someone. I say,
About.
Say something about
to.
the
No,
song.
I say the
Something to someone.
class, right, to someone. I say the answer to you. 13.
Let something.
Lend something
Let something.
To someone.
to
For.
someone. To someone. 14. Share something
Share
with someone.
with, right. I share my lunch with you. All right. So you have 14 verbs and prepositions. All right. Part of your homework, it's gonna be you make 14 sentences with these verbs. Any sentence, just invent or make up any sentence. Verb and prepositions. Right? I don't want to do it now because it's going to take more time and it's 12:33. So, but this is very easy. I worry about my problems a lot. I worry about my problem too much. Talk to the teacher about the last class. That's an example. All right. So let's do this. We're in page 79 and we are going to be doing this exercise. That's speaking naturally. We're going to work in intonation and in non-questions. Hold on. All right, I told you that was part of your homework. And you also have C. Can you make questions about imaginary situations? Then you have number 1 and number 2. So please try to do this exercise on your own as a homework. Just this is scramble. You know, it's all mixed. The sentence is mixed. Scramble on scramble. I mean, fix it. Put it together. So we are gonna try to finish as much as we can. Let's do this. Speak naturally with intonations, and then we'll try to finish the grammar section. Okie dokie.
Of course.
Oui? Oui, oui? Très bien.
Page 79. 2. Speaking naturally. Intonation in long questions. A. Listen and repeat the questions above. Notice how the intonation falls, then rises to show the question is not finished, and then falls at the end.
How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with?
What would you do if a friend came for dinner and brought an expensive box of chocolates?
All right, so you see there the first sentence, how would you react? The intonation is in the verb, right? React. If a friend started dating someone you used to go out with. So you see the line when it goes neutral, same level, then up, up, up in react, then again, same level, neutral, and then up again in dating, goes down again, someone you used to go out with. You see the difference? How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with? Okay, please repeat after me. I will be asking one by one, okay? Just practice together, and then I will do it one by one. The both sentences. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with?
If a friend start dating someone you used to go out with.
Okay, please repeat after me, and then I will be asking you one by one. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it. One more time. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with?
How do you,
How
How would you react
the friend
if a
start
friend started
someone you used to go out with?
to go out with?
All right. Let's do Patty. Can you read it again?
Yes. How would you react if a friend start dating someone you used to go out with?
Started. Started.
Started.
Or started. Marla.
Started.
Se trabó.
Marla.
Ya, se había trabado. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with?
Okay. For everybody, it's not use it. It's used. Used. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with? Karina. Karina.
Sorry, teacher. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you saying go out with? Use it to go out with.
No, use it. Or you say it. Used. Used. D at the end.
Okay, I
Used.
repeat. Used.
Used.
How would you react it? A friend start dating someone you used to go out with?
Mhm. Okay, listen again. How would you react? React if a friend started dating someone you used to go
React.
out with? With. Remember, with is th. With. With.
With.
Okay. Who did?
How would you react it? Friend start
Who
dating
did?
someone used to go out with?
How would you write it? A friend start dating someone you used to go out with.
All right, I'll read it again. Pay attention. How would you react? React. 2 syllables. React. Together. React. With a T at the end. React.
React.
If a friend.
If a friend
You
start
put, you put together. If a friend. If a friend. It goes together. If a friend started dating someone you used to
used
go out with. Right. Who else? Julio?
Yes. How would you react if a friend started dating someone you used to go out with?
Right. All right. Second one. What would you do if a friend came for dinner and brought an expensive box of chocolates? You see the intonation where it rises? What would you do if a friend came for dinner and brought an expensive box of chocolates? Okay, who wants to read it?
Yeah.
Me.
Teacher,
Okay. Yes.
is chocolate or chocolates?
Chocolates. Not chocolates. Chocolates.
Chocolates.
The same like Patty, every time you have a questions about the pronunciation of a word, please just ask.
Chocolate.
But try to fix, once you fix that word, try not to repeat the same mistake over and over. It's called a fossil mistake when you take the same mispronunciation of something and you learn that mistake and it stays forever with you. So try to improve it, to fix it. All right, please practice on your own the pronunciation. I think it's just practice.
Okay.
Let's finish with grammar. Grammar. Who wants to read it?
Me.
Any volunteers? Okay, please go ahead.
Karina.
Grammar. Asking about imaginary situation or events. What will do you if you broke a friend's camera? I apologize for breaking it. I pay for repairs. I pay for the repairs. I wouldn't say anything about it. Would you pay for a new one? Yes, I will. No, I wouldn't.
All right. First one, you know the formula is you broke, right? If you use if, the verb has to be in past tense. What would you do if you broke a friend's camera? I'd, remember, is the construction of would. So it's I'd. Sounds like a D. I'd apologize for breaking it. I'd pay for the repairs. No repairs. Repairs. Repairs.
Repairs.
Right, repairs.
Repairs.
You know, like pairs, pares is pairs, right? Not pairs. Pairs. Repairs.
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 The stress is in the second vowel. Repairs. Not repairs. Repairs.
Repairs.
Repairs.
I wouldn't say anything about it. Hearing the word about it, the saying you have a consonant in about, letter T, and then you have a vowel, it, about it, about it.
About it.
About it.
About it. It doesn't
About
sound like
it.
About it.
it. It sounds like it, about it, about it. Please practice it, about it. Say, when you say it, say it, say it, say it.
Say it.
IT, this one, IT, doesn't sound like it, sounds like it, it, it. Did you watch it? Did you watch it? Did you watch it? ¿Lo miraste? Did you watch it? Remember, as much as you get a good pronunciation, sounds natural. It's better for you for your English. Your English sounds better, much better. Sounds more like professional. But for that, you need to practice, right? All right, and then please try to finish. This exercise. We have 12 minutes plus we are taking like 5 more minutes if you have time, because we have some issues with the electricity, so we miss like 5 minutes. This exercise, make questions with would using the ideas below. Let's say number one, who wants to read number one? Is the example?
Me.
Okay, go ahead, please.
You find a wallet on the side wall outside the school. Leave it here.
Leave it
What
there.
will do you if leave it there? Okay.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you find a wallet on the side wall outside a school? Would you leave there?
Yeah, leave it there.
Leave
Would you
there.
leave it there?
Leave it there.
Remember, leave, and then you have it, right? So you have to put together leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it
There, leave it there, together.
Leave it
Leave it there.
Leave it there, right? Because the E at the end of leave doesn't sound. So it's leave it there.
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
In English, you need to learn how to put the words together when you have vowels, consonants and vowels on each word. So follow the example of number one. I give you 2 minutes to do it, and then we will do it one by one. Okay, start with number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Using would and if. Follow the example.
Leave it.
Like, what would you do if you heard I scream in the street at night. Would you go outside to see what happened? Okay, I gave you number 2. What would you? Finish?
No,
Whenever you say finish,
we
whenever you
do
finish, you say finish.
together.
Uh-huh.
We do together this exercise.
Okay, do it now on your notebook, and then we'll do it together.
Okay, teacher. What means shares? Shares you for something.
What number?
3. A
Okay.
salesperson forgets to share
The
you
charge.
for something.
The
Charge.
charge
Okay,
is
charge.
to put it in the bill. The charge.
Okay.
Cobrar. When they don't charge you something in the store, they forget or something.
Okay.
All right, finish. I gave you number 2. So I hope you write it down. You wrote it down. You hear a scream in the street at night. Go outside to see what happened. Para los que nos gusta el chisme, ¿verdad? ¿Qué pasó allá afuera? Vamos a ver.
Me
¿Quién
habían
está
dado un
gritando?
balazo por
Ah, ¿quién
chismoso.
está gritando? Se dieron unos balazos.
Chismosa la gente.
Ah, chismoso.
Chismoso, pues. ¿Qué tlacuache?
Otro peje lagarto en la casa.
Otro peje lagarto.
Très bien. Numéro 2. Numéro 2. You hear a scream in the street at night and you go outside to see what happened. How would you arrange that sentence? I just said it before, but who wants to do it again? Volunteers? Okay, who finished? Raise your hand if you finish. All right, let's start number two. Number two, because we have just a few more minutes. Okay, let's see, Patty. Patricia.
What would you do if you heard a scream in the street at night? Would you go outside to see what happened?
Let's see what happened. Yes.
Can you repeat, please? I don't hear you. Sorry.
I didn't hear you.
Okay. What would you
I
do
didn't hear you.
if Karina?
Thank you. Ya con eso,
Interruptions. I'm sorry. We saw that lesson, remember? Interruptions.
Qué oso.
Qué oso polar, o sea. A ver, I'm sorry. Let's see. I forgot. You're in an English class, right? So number three. Who wants to do number three?
Me.
Julio.
Me.
Who? Okay, who did?
Rayos.
What would you do if a salesperson forgot to charge you for something? What would you tell him or her about it?
Right. What would you do if a salesperson forgot? Remember, you need to use past tense. Past tense. What would you do if a salesperson forgot? You don't need to use es.
Charge you for something.
Remember, when you use past tense, you don't need to add the s at the end, because you are already talking about past tense. The s is only in present tense. Remember, Karina? That's what I told you, right? What would you do if a salesperson forgot to charge you for something?
Yes.
Charge you. Goes together. What would you tell her?
Charge you.
Charge you.
Charge you.
Right. Goes together.
Charge you
Right.
or something.
When you say tell me, saying charge you.
Charge you.
Charge you.
What would you tell him or tell her about it? About it. Saying about it. Number 4.
About it.
Marla.
How would you damage a car in a parking lot?
Say it again.
What would you damage a car in a parking lot?
What would you do if you damage a car in a parking lot? Okay, fix it. What would you do? Remember, is what would you do? Is you damage. Damage is a verb.
Damage.
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 Damage, right? If you do something bad to the car, like hit it with a rock or something, scratch it, um, that means damage, dañar. If you damage a car in a parking lot. Okay, continue, Marla.
What will you do? Leave a note with your name and number?
What would you do if you damage a car in a parking lot? Would you leave a note with your name and number?
Will you leave a note with your name and number?
Ajá. Would you? ¿Dejarías una nota con tu nombre y número? The
I
first
run
one,
away.
right? What would you do if you damage a car in a parking lot?
Mexican culture.
Okay, say the whole sentence, Marla, please.
¿La repito?
Yes, please.
What will you do? Leave a note with your name and number?
No, but what the first part of the sentence is what would you do if you damage a car damaged
Damage.
with D at the end because it's past? O sea, ¿qué harías si tú dañaras un carro en el estacionamiento?
¿Dejarías tu nota?
Ajá. Would you
run
leave a
away.
note with your name and number?
No.
I run away.
All right, number 5. Who wants to do number 5? Gabi.
What would you do if you are looking for dinner? What you expect him or her?
I can hardly hear you, Gabi. Can you get closer to the computer, please?
What would you do if you are half an hour late meeting a friend for dinner? What you expect him or her?
Remember, after what would you do if you were?
What would you do?
After the if, the verb has to be in past. What would you do if you were half an hour late? Because it's something not real, it's imaginary, remember. What would you do if you were half an hour late meeting a friend for dinner? Okay, say it again, please.
You if you are half an hour.
I can hear you, I can barely hear you.
What would you do if you are half an hour late meeting a friend for dinner? What you expect him or her?
Would you expect him or her, would you expect him to wait for you? Remember, the second one is a question. Both are questions. Okay? Number 6, the last one. Who wants to do it?
Me, prof, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Who, me?
Yes.
What would you do if brought something in a store? Would you offer to pay for it?
Yes. Good. Good job. What would you do if you broke? Remember, you have to change the present into past tense. What would you do if you broke something in a store? Would you offer to pay for it? So that's the key. You change the present tense, break for broke, are for were, damage for damaged, forget for forgot, hear for heard, right?
Right.
That's the key. If you heard, if a self person forgot, if damaged, if you were half an hour late, if you broke something in a store. All right, please continue practicing these exercises. I will be asking you next class. I hope you understood. So from both topics, well, the two topics are related, right? The wish and then the if conditional, the second conditional, and the imaginary situations with would. What would you do? All right. So any questions so far? How was the class? Do you understand the class? The topic?
Yes. I know. No, I know.
Just please, I just remind you to participate as much as you can. That's good for you.